Okay, so today's lesson is 4.10, solving equations with decimals. So this is your algebra. So you have x plus 1.5 is equal to 3.78. Remember, you make the line here. To get rid of positive 1.5, you have to subtract 1.5 on both sides. Remember, you line up your decimal. 1.5 cancels out, and you're left with x equals, add a 0 here, we are subtracting. So 8 minus 0 is 8, 7 minus 5 is 2, bring the decimal straight down, and 3 minus 1 is 2. So the answer, x is equal to 2.28. Let's look at number 2. Y minus 5.98 is equal to 4.1. Remember, in algebra we never subtract, so change your subtraction sign to addition. Make this positive 5.98 and negative 5.98. Make your line. To get rid of negative 5.98, you have to add 5.98 on both sides. Make sure you line up your decimal. This cancels out. You're left with y is equal to. There's no number above the 8, so add a 0. Now you're adding, remember, so it would be 8, 10, carry the 1, bring down that decimal, be 9 and 10. So the answer, y is equal to 10.08. Okay, let's look at problem number 3. So the inverse of multiplication is division, so you can divide by 1.2, divide by 1.2 on both sides. The 1.2 cancel out, you're left with k equals, so now you got to do 37.2, divide that by 1.2. Remember, we want to make this a dollar sign, or the whole dollar, so you move the decimal over for $12. You want to move this decimal over 1. So 12 goes into 37 3 times, which is 36, because 3 times 12 is 36. Subtract is once. Bring down the 2. 12 goes into 12 once. 1 times 12 is 12. Subtract and you get a 0. So k is equal to 31. Number 4. G divided by 1.34 is equal to 8. The inverse of division is multiplication, so you're going to multiply 1.34 on both sides. The 1.34 cancels out, you're left with g equals, so now you're going to multiply 1.34 times 8. 8 times 4 is 32, carry the 3. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 3 more is 27. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 2 more is 10. Remember, you have to count your decimal. How many times it jumps is plus 2. This is plus 0, total is 2. Jump over twice. So g is equal to 10.72. Here's your last example. Negative p is equal to 9.4. Remember, if there is no number here, there's an imaginary 1. So really saying negative 1p is equal to 9.4. To get rid of the negative 1, you're going to divide by negative 1, because the inverse of multiplication is division, so you can do it on both sides. The negative 1's cancel out, you're left with p equals. You ask yourself, do you win or lose? You lose, and then you have negative 9.4 as your answer.